What if Jesus and Buddha were actually the same being? If this is a mystery that has been hidden for millennia, are there any signs in the scriptures of these two great religions that suggest this hypothesis? Today, we will explore the striking coincidences between two of the greatest spiritual figures in human history. Neither wrote any scriptures. Neither Buddha nor Jesus wrote any books themselves. All their teachings were recorded by their disciples. Could this be a way to allow future generations the freedom of interpretation? Renouncing the material world, both chose a simple way of life, abandoning material wealth and status in pursuit of inner truth. The significance of the number 12. Jesus had 12 apostles, Buddha had 12 chief disciples. Could this number symbolize the completeness of their message? Spiritual trials. Buddha meditated under the Bodhi tree for 49 days, while Jesus fasted and prayed in the desert for 40 days. Do these events share a deeper, common essence? Mysterious departure. Buddha entered nirvana, Jesus ascended to heaven. Are these different ways of describing a transcendent state beyond human comprehension? Hypothesis: Jesus and Buddha, two paths, one being. Hypothesis 1, Jesus and Buddha are incarnations of the same Supreme Being. Hypothesis 2, Jesus studied Buddhism during his missing years. Hypothesis 3, an ancient civilization sent them to different cultures with the same mission. Hypothesis 4, both received messages from the same divine source. Hypothesis 5, they represent enlightenment in different forms, Jesus as love and sacrifice, Buddha as wisdom and liberation. Hypothesis 6, two different roads, but the same destination, love, enlightenment, and salvation. Hypothesis 7, they were messengers from an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. Hypothesis 8, they exist in different dimensions but share the same spiritual origin. Hypothesis 9, they symbolize two fundamental cosmic principles, compassion and wisdom. Hypothesis 10, they were divine souls sent down by the same higher force. Hypothesis 11, Buddha represents the early stage of enlightenment, Jesus represents its completion. Hypothesis 12, they are different interpretations of the same fundamental truth. Hypothesis 13, each delivered a different part of a larger, unified message. Hypothesis 14, they might have met in a past life. Hypothesis 15, the Supreme Entity continuously reincarnates to guide humanity. Hypothesis 16, they both predicted an era where humanity would recognize their unity. Hypothesis 17, differences in their teachings arose due to the eras in which they lived. Hypothesis 18, they are two pieces in a grand divine plan to elevate human consciousness. Hypothesis 19, Buddha paved the way, Jesus fulfilled the path. Hypothesis 20, they left clues proving their connection, waiting to be discovered. Fantasy stories illustrating these hypotheses, a Tibetan monk discovers an ancient scripture connecting the two. A time traveler witnesses their existence in two different eras but senses they share the same soul. Scientists decode ancient texts that merge Buddhist and Christian doctrines into one universal message. What if AI discovered this truth? Fantasy scenario: an advanced AI aggregates all historical, religious, and cultural data, ultimately revealing shocking evidence that shakes the foundations of global spirituality. Government conspiracy: a secret organization attempts to suppress the information, fearing that it will dismantle societal structures. Interfaith discovery: a group of Christian and Buddhist monks investigate this claim, uncovering secrets that change their understanding of faith forever. Psychological impacts of such a revelation: confirmation bias: those who already believe in religious unity will feel validated. Cognitive dissonance: devout followers may experience inner conflict and denial. Spiritual awakening, some may perceive this as the dawn of a new, enlightened era. Potential future implications, AI could find commonalities in ancient scriptures and bridge religious gaps. Neuroscientists might discover that Christian prayer and Buddhist meditation activate the same parts of the brain. If Jesus and Buddha were proven to be the same entity, humanity would need to redefine religion, science, and reality itself. Miracles and supernatural abilities of Jesus and Buddha. Healing and miracles. Jesus healed the blind, the lame, and even resurrected the dead. Buddha performed miracles, reading minds and curing illnesses through compassion and wisdom. Fantasy scenario, scientists discover ancient healing methods hidden in religious texts that revolutionize modern medicine. Walking on water and teleportation. Jesus walked on water. Buddhist texts describe monks flying or appearing instantly in different locations. Researchers uncover an ancient script suggesting the existence of a hidden force that enabled these feats. Transformation and control over matter. Jesus turned water into wine. Buddha could manifest multiple forms and create illusions. A CERN physicist deciphers a mathematical formula resembling Buddhist and Christian symbols, suggesting advanced control over reality. Ascension and Nirvana. Jesus resurrected and ascended to heaven. Buddha entered Nirvana, his body dissolving into light. Astronauts detect a mysterious energy pattern in space that aligns with religious ascension accounts. Mind reading and prophecy. Jesus foresaw betrayals and could read people's thoughts. Buddha could see past lives and predict future events. AI analyzing religious texts concludes that their predictions followed advanced probabilistic calculations. Enduring pain through transcendence. Jesus remained calm despite crucifixion. Buddha remained serene when attacked or injured. Neurologists confirm deep meditation can alter pain perception, mirroring religious accounts. Jesus spoke with angels and spirits. Buddha communicated with deities and wandering souls. Fantasy scenario, scientists detect interdimensional communication waves, hinting at unknown spiritual realms. If these miracles truly existed, could they be signs of the same divine entity manifesting in different cultures? Or are they simply humanity's varied interpretations of one universal, spiritual force?